Hey, my beautiful angel, it's Josie Grouse, and welcome to Soul Awakening channel. Today we are talking about omens, good signs from the universe. How do you know if your life is about to turn around? Your difficult situation, your problem is going to dissolve. How do you know? Because the universe is talking to you. Universe is always giving you feedback. So let's keep our eyes open. Let's connect and notice these signs. So, what I've learned on my path that every time things begin to change from better, and yes, sometimes I go through difficult moments, emotional things, things at work, things with the family, it's life. But I also know because I can see what's being reflected. I know, okay, I'm changing something. And when the universe begins to show me I am on the right path, I am changing, things are improving. And every single time these signs, these omens are showing up to let me know things are getting better. The first sign, always, every single time, is this, is that inner change that happens from love, from fear rather to love. This state of love is a state of peacefulness. Let's say you've been struggling with a problem and you've been worrying about it, you've been anxious about it, you've been thinking about it, you've been, projecting some imaginary future. But then all of a sudden, there is a noticeable difference. All of a sudden, you are at peace. That love, the state of love. And this is something that you can see yourself, you can notice yourself feeling differently. All of a sudden, you're not as concerned or you're not as worried. Things are getting better. And visibly, things may not have changed at all. Sometimes they actually get worse. But deep inside, you have changed. You have been feeling differently. Universe, this is a feeling universe. And what we are experiencing inside is what we see in our outside world. Before things actually change in the physical reality, something must change within you. If you continuously worrying, if you awaken every single day anticipating problems, nothing is changing. But if you begin to just feel differently, even like a slightest difference, all of a sudden, well, you don't care. You're not insisting, okay, I want this problem out of my life like right now. You begin to feel like, okay, with or without this problem, I am still okay. In my world, in my state of being, I feel okay. And this is improving every single day. That's something that you notice changing every day. Slightest changes indicate you are on the right path. Things are getting better. And here's the miracle of life. No matter what you're going through, you can always change that aspect. You can change the feeling. You can change what's going on within you. You can at least become conscious of worrying. You can become conscious of fear thoughts and choose right this moment, choose to feel differently. Reframe it, put things into perspective, and then watch how this feeling is going to expand. This is the most important sign that things are getting better. Things will improve. And you will see these changes. They will happen because your inner world is going to create that new reality. So, inner world always our reflection of what is going on really in our lives. If you are here, if you deep within yourself, if you are at peace, the world is improving. Things are getting better. Trust that intuitive feeling. It never fails. Now, the next sign that things are getting better, things are improving, is when you begin to see coincidences, synchronicities. You may see repeating numbers. This is something that happens to me all the time. If I am, I'm developing an idea, or if I'm visioning some kind of outcome or future, and I stay in the state of connection with that dream, with that intention, things begin to move into action. And the first thing I notice is when coincidences appear. Easiest thing to notice, repeating numbers. It's just happen to see like 1111. You begin to see some strange coincidences. Somebody mentioned, I don't know, I was thinking about Archangel Michael, and I was somewhere in public, and then just somebody close to me just at the same time says, oh, Michael said something. It's like in this moment in time things begin to just make sense, because you are now outside of that heavy time reality where you're thinking in terms of past, present, and future, and you are more in the present moment. And when you are in the present moment, what happens? There is no time. It's like the time is now. So the moment you think of something, that person may call you out of the blue. They may just appear out of nowhere. You may run into them someplace unexpectedly. These things happen all the time. And I know you have experienced them. And that's the sign. That's the sign that you are now more in alignment. Remember, you are in alignment. This is time and space of now. This is no time. And the space of there's nowhere to go, there is nowhere to be. It's like everything is happening now. You are in the field of all kinds of realities, and in this reality you can manifest anything really, really quickly. When you see coincidences, it's a sign that somehow energetically you have connected to that source of ultimate possibilities of anything that you've been envisioning, feeling. If you see a better future, if you want things to improve in your life, and you begin to see coincidences, it's just like things begin to happen out of the blue. That's a good sign. That's always a good sign. Means the universe is communicating with you. And what you can do, this helps me a lot. When I see these coincidences, let's say 11:11 twice today, this happened. It was 11:11. Then I looked at the clock, it was 11:11. And then later I looked at the clock, it was 1:11. So there's definitely something that's happening, and I am connected to a source of guidance, of information, and of this presence, loving energy. So when you notice these coincidences, send a gratitude. Just say, oh, thank you, acknowledge, do something that has some positive energy, something loving. Send loving thought to someone with whom you have a difficult relationship. Okay, just this will help you in these moments and coincidences. It will help you to release, just neutralize any negative influence. Okay, a synchronicity is a sign you are on the right path. Universe is guiding you. The third sign that you are on the right path is when you begin to experience new opportunities. When things come to you, things that you wanted, and all of a sudden you receive like an email. There was a job that you wanted, but you just couldn't get it, and you were so frustrated, and things weren't working out for you. So, and it in these moments, what happens is you feel like the door is closed, right? So you feel like universe does not listen to me. It's not listening. I'm asking for this great opportunity. I'm asking for this wonderful thing, relationship, financial abundance. But it feels like the universe doesn't have ears to hear me. I'm asking and nothing happens. So the way that things begin to shift for you is when opportunities appear out of nowhere. And these opportunities are breadcrumbs. They're clues. Universe is listening to you. Universe is paying attention. And let me tell you this, universe, if you're asking for big things, if you're asking for things that are just out of your comfort zone, universe is going to test you. Universe is going to say, really? You want $1 million? Okay, well, let's see how you handle stress. And the universe is going to start bringing obstacles and challenges for you and see how you handle. And sometimes you may have like a burst of ideas, and all of these ideas may be so promising, but to be in the state, in the vibrational state, let's say of $1 million, okay, I'm not there yet. I'm asking for something, but I don't have the container. I don't have the skills, the instruments to handle that much energy. So universe is going to test you. But universe is very wise. Universe is not punishing you. You've asked. Universe delivers every single time. And the way the universe is going to warm you up to something better is to give you opportunities. And sometimes the universe is going to give you the lowest opportunities first and see, okay, are you going to accept them? Are you going to settle for very, very little? What you asked was here. So universe is going to try to negotiate with you at the lower level. It's going to say, how about this? You want it, like $1 million? How about I give you like a $50,000 a year job? How about that? And if you in this moment would say, oh, screw $1 million, let me just grab what I have. These are all the clues the universe is giving you opportunities. If you say, oh, that's great, but I'm up here. I am up here. So universe, okay, this is not what we need to produce right at this moment. So the universe is going to come back to you in a different way, and it's going to present to you a different level of opportunity. So, and this is going to continue until you are ready to receive whatever you truly asked for. So opportunities are always a sign. Universe is trying to deliver to you things that you wanted, things that you've asked for. They may not always be exactly what you imagine them to be. Sometimes these opportunities may be so strange. It's like, that's not even in my area of expertise. Why would somebody ask me for this service? Yet you know that, okay, universe is playing games right now. Universe is testing me with these opportunities. And if I have a vision, I will say no to these low-level opportunities, and I will hold on to my greater vision. Universe will give you whatever you ask for. No questions asked. Just see what's coming through. And last one. Things are getting better. The signs from the universe that your life is getting better is when you turn your wounds into wisdom. Wisdom is a sign of lesson learned. When you are struggling, many times you're asking the universe questions such as, why is this happening to me? What did I do? All of these other people, they're fine, but I feel like I'm cursed or something's wrong with me. And when you're going through your lessons and you're in the midst of learning them, there is no wisdom, right? There is no understanding. There is no insight. There's no depth. All you have is some superficial perception of things that you see on the surface, things that make you feel bad, things that you don't like. And these are the things that just sit there on the surface. So when you understand, wisdom is you passed the exam, you learned the lesson. Oh, I see. I understand why I was fired from that job. It comes, to just make it all make sense. You looking backwards, you connecting the dots, looking backwards, you may say, "Oh, I understand. That was all about." And you'll say, "Oh my gosh, the universe is so wise. This is incredible. The universe is just like, it's mind blowing how everything is just so organized and so connected, and I'm so grateful because universe is definitely now showing me my lessons." So wisdom, when you understand, you see, you stop suffering. You're not you're not suffering anymore because you see the value, you see the energy behind it, you see the purpose of that difficult problem, you see the purpose of that difficult situation, and you're no longer, you're not a victim anymore, right? You are a powerful being. So wisdom is, oh, that's why I struggle in my relationship. Okay, now wisdom is going to give you power. Wisdom is going to take you to the next level. Wisdom is what you want. You want to go through all of your life situations and then come out wise at the end of your life. Like, oh, we get it. That was really nice. I loved it. I want to do it again. So here you go, you guys. 4 signs from the universe, guaranteed that your life is changing. The universe is responding to you. Things are happening. Everything is in the right place, at the right place, at the right time. And you are always guided. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below. What signs have you received lately? And how these signs show that your life is about to change. Lots of love, you guys. Be well. I'll chat with you in the next